Alrighty, I'm going to compare Microsoft to Toyota Motors. And right before I do that, I just want to give you a quick rundown. Let's assume you are a company, and if you sold your house and you sold everything that you have until you sold your shirt and you're on the street, how much would you have? Let's just say $50,000. Okay, so you're worth 50 grand if you liquidate today. But you continue making money along the way also. So you're worth 50 grand plus how much are you making in the next maybe 3 or 4 years? Let's say that you make 50 grand per year and you spend, I don't know, 40 grand a year and you save 10 per year. If I turned you into a robot and bought you and you had $50,000 worth of stuff that I take over, then I'll give you $50,000 for that. I'm not going to give you any more. I guess I wouldn't give you any less unless I assume that I could sell your stuff for less. And then you're a robot and you're going to continue making $10,000 per year for the rest of your life. So I'll pay you maybe 80 grand or 100 grand, even 100 grand. Then out in 5 years, I'd start making my money back. So 100 grand is a fair price, right? All right, let's forget that. Let's move on. Microsoft. Financials. Yahoo Finance. Income sheet. Income statement. Go all the way to the bottom. Wow. $40 billion in 1 year. That's unbelievable. 16. There's not many companies that have done that. 16 billion, 25, 25. So I mean, average maybe 25, 30, even 30. Call it 30. So 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. 150 billion in 5 years. Give them at least 150 billion, unless they have negative here, which they don't. So the equity is 102 billion, but the net tangible assets are 52 billion. That means they have 50 billion of goodwill and intangibles. This 50 billion is what they have, which was like your 50,000. And their income is like your $10,000 per year. Their income is up here, their expenses are here, and they make between 20 to 30, so called 30. So they have 50 today, plus 30, plus 30, plus 30, plus 30, plus 30. This is a really easy way to assess companies to figure out what you would buy them for, which means you would or wouldn't buy the shares if they're the right price. Almost every company on the stock exchange is, okay to buy if it's at the right price. So $200 billion, and there's no way they're worth $2 billion. They're worth more than that. So I'm going to say it's probably overpriced. It's pretty established. It's not like Amazon where they're just going through the roof tomorrow. They're established. Oh my. I didn't look at this before. $1.097 trillion. That's crazy. Apple was up there for a little while doing that, but wow. That's bigger. The .097 is $97 billion, which is bigger than a lot of companies in general, and that looks like an extra. Why even bother putting the 097? That's $97 billion. Wow, 1 trillion. Okay, well, that is 5 times higher, 5.5, yeah, 5 times higher than what we wanted to pay. So obviously, that's just too much for me. This company would have to go on and on 200. It would have to go on for years. That 40 was like not enough. It'd have to be making 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90. Not there yet. Plus 100 plus 100. Jesus, you're never gonna make your money back. Okay, you will, but it's Microsoft. Hey, it's a great company too. But their share price, I mean, what's it gonna go to 2 trillion? Come on. So you buy it at 141, you hope it goes to 300. I mean, if the stock market keeps going up, it could do something like that. Just because you think, oh, it's 141, it could go up to 300, but that's 2 trillion. There's no way. Anyways, Toyota Motors. Let's talk about that for a minute. Financials. Yahoo Finance. All right, let's start on income. Oh, that sucks. This is currency in Japanese yen. That's okay, we can easily do a conversion though. Okay, look at this. There's still 3 extra zeros, I believe. Let me double check that, but I'll convert this. All numbers are in thousands, 3 extra zeros. Okay, so that, comma, 000, JPY to USD. 17 billion. They are making 17 billion per year, which is maybe half of what Microsoft is making now. 24. Let me change 18 to 24. See what happens. 23 billion. Wow, that's really nice. Let's see if they have more than the 50 billion on the books that Microsoft had. And then we'll see how much the company costs. That will be the real telling point. 19. Okay, we gotta convert this as well. Oops. And add the 3 zeros, so I'll go right here, paste. Oops. Wow. 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 180 billion dollars. Microsoft has 50. 180. Wow, 180 billion dollars. That's amazing. If you sold your house and you sold your car and everything and you had 180 billion dollars, they obviously have a lot of cars. That's, okay. Let's start with 180 plus 20 average. It was 17 and 23, so plus 20, plus 20, plus 20, plus 20, plus 20. That was 5, so 280. We want to pay less than 280 for this company, so let's take a look on Yahoo Finance. Summary at $136 per share. We are looking at a price tag of $194. Nice! Plus a 2.5% dividend. I bet Microsoft, well, not as good. 1.5, but at least they're giving a dividend. That's a tech company giving a dividend, which is not normal. But again, they're established, a lot more established than Tesla, for example, or Snapchat. Wow, this is beautiful. I would, if I had $194 billion, I could buy this entire company, and I would. And what would happen is I would end up with, let's go back to the notepad example, like right here. I would end up with 180 billion, put a B there, and they make X amount, and they have expenses, but they make 20, not a K, a B, per year. 180 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20. So this is another 100. So you have 280. So I buy this company for 194, so call it 200. I spend 200 billion. I write a check. I immediately have 180 if I close the doors. But I'm not going to close the doors. I'm going to keep it open, and I'm going to make 100 billion in 5 years. And then I'm going to close the doors, tell everyone to leave. I don't want you guys here anymore. Peace out, close the doors. I have 280. So I made 100, put it in my pocket, and then I sold everything off for 200, and I ended up with all of that, and I only paid 200 total. So I ended up with about $80 billion in my pocket in 5 years from buying this company and just liquidating it in 5 years. Pretty cool. That's the type of stuff that I like to look at. You can't always look at something that's just going to grow. I know cryptocurrency is just going to grow, and that I buy a ton of cryptocurrency too, and I use it. I buy the Dogecoin and I give it away. I use it, so it's a utility for me. I don't buy it, just hold it and think, oh, Dogecoin is going to be worth so much. It's such a great investment for me. A company is a great investment because it makes money per year. Real estate is a great investment because it makes money per year. Index funds and IRAs are great investments because they make money per year. It's called passive income, and when you make money and put it into a savings account, you put it into something that saves money. Tech companies that are coming up and you're hoping that they're going to be the next best tech company and they're going to have a stock price that continues going through the roof, and of course they're all going to make it, it's just not the best idea. It's okay to put a side fund. It's okay to go to the casino and spend $1,000. That's a side fund. Put $1,000 into these companies that you think are going to shoot to the moon, but put your real money in something that makes money per year and that's going to really help you next year and in 5 years. When you're looking for that supplement income, you end up with real estate like this, and you have income coming in. And yes, I have cryptocurrency, and no, I wasn't just born rich. I bought one house at a time and slowly moved into all of these other ones, and then I have some play money now, so I put it into cryptocurrency. And I like Ethereum and I like Dogecoin. It's fun, so I I buy these things and I use them. I bought my Ethereum and I built my Bell token, and I use my Bell token as a utility. I use the Dogecoin as a utility. So that stuff is fun for me, and I use it and I'm programming on the blockchain. It's a lot of fun. But in terms of this, I would buy Toyota Motors 100 times over. If you had $1 trillion, you could buy 5 Toyota Motors, which would give you 180 billion times 5 on your books. 900. That's what you should pay. If you're paying $1 trillion for something, you should get $1 trillion, don't you think? You're getting 50 billion. It makes no sense. Ew, oh yeah, this costs $1 trillion. Why? What am I getting for it? You're getting 50 billion. Well, that's not even close to $1 trillion. I know, but haven't you heard? We're Microsoft. Oh, okay. How much money do you make? Okay, 50. Call it 50 for high. So you have 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50. You're at what, 250? You know how long you have to go? You have 20 to 30 years before you get to this number that you paid for this company, which is the same as buying this one share, because you're not going to double. It's not going to go to 300 because it would be worth 2 trillion, and that would just be such an astronomical bubble and way out of proportion from the financial statement, so it would not be worth that. That's my 2 cents, but Microsoft is a great company. Obviously, they're doing crazy stuff, and I use Excel every day, so thank you very much, Microsoft.